Friday morning, 2-minute drill time at 105.5 WDHA. It's Jim Monaghan along with Chris Swendeman. And Chris, I'm driving home from Teachers Who Rock on Wednesday night. I know what the score is of the Knicks game. I tune in and I've heard that Brunson's hurt. And I'm listening to the game and the announcers are talking and there's a little bit of excitement in their voice. And I can hear the crowd explode in the background. And they talk about Brunson's coming out for the second half. And the first thought in my mind is, oh my gosh, it's Willis Reed, not even realizing that it was the 54th anniversary Wednesday night of Reed coming out through the tunnel, game 7 against the Lakers, making those first 2 shots for the Knicks, and away they go to win in game 7.
It's crazy, right? How it happens on the same night at the Garden, iconic crowd last night. And I will be honest, when I hear announcers over the years, when a player comes back out hurt and they make the Willis Reed reference, I roll my eyes because come on, guys, you can't compare it. Last night, Jim, I will tell you, was the first night where I heard Mike Breen, one of my favorite sports announcers, make the Willis Reed reference. And I went, you know what? I'm okay. I'm on board with this one because you know what? Jaylen Brunson brings that kind of electricity to the team. He is that kind of spark that just changes the entire game. And he means so much to the Knicks. And you saw it. It was a 10-point swing as soon as he came back. I mean, the guy just brings something, one of those intangibles to the team that you just can't explain other than he is just the cog that makes that team go.
For DHA listeners who are too young to remember Willis Reed in that 1970 championship, he was the heart and soul of that team. And as the other teammates saw he come out, like, whoa, yeah, we have a chance here. And you've watched Brunson down the stretch of the regular season and through the playoffs so far. He has literally put this team on his back and said, let's go, boys. I've got you.
And they go as he goes. And while there are great players around, those triplets from Villanova are just absolutely crushing it and bringing so much electricity. I mean, him, DiVincenzo, and Josh Hart together, those three are just a force. And you could see even last night, they all know where each other is going to be when they need to pass the ball or shoot. They all kind of are in tune with each other, but it's all Brunson. I mean, Brunson makes that team go, and they're just really exciting to watch.
They are a lot of fun to watch, and I can't wait. I think we all expected a Celtics-Knicks conference final. I think that's going to be an outstanding series.
Well, it's great for the NBA, and I think as a Boston fan myself, I love to see a competitive Boston Knicks series. But you know what? For Boston this year, they're the number 1 seed in the NBA. But I'm looking over my shoulder as a Boston fan and seeing these Knicks coming. And I'm like, I'm gritting my teeth because if anybody's going to beat them, it's going to be this team because they're that good.
And that's the 2-minute drill for another Friday morning. Big sports weekend coming up, Knicks and Rangers. Swendeman, we'll talk again next Friday. Thanks.
You got it. Enjoy the games. Talk to you soon, Jim.